saved my life by sending me back home to Dana.
Not only that, but she willingly stayed behind on Lenegis for the sake of her people. It sounds like she was quite the hero, all right. A truly caring person.
It's as if walls meant nothing to her. The ones separating the Renans from the Danans, or herself from others. She had no need for them.
Which basically meant that she never had anything to break down in the first place, huh? Yeah, I think you may be right about that.
You inherited that legacy. Her wish for the world.
Don't I know it?
She's kind of like a lodestar guiding our way, showing us what we can aspire to.
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
We're a long way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this place... it reminds me more of being back inside the Wedge.
Except the Danan astral energy feels even stronger here.
In a portion of the city reserved purely for the Renin Sovereign.
Maybe he just has strange tastes?
This place looks like it has been here for quite some time now. If its design were a matter of personal preference, we would be talking from centuries ago. Or perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort of decadence of taste spoken of in artistic circles. So what is it then?
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
When a preference is indulged to its extreme, it descends into kitsch, eccentricity for the sake of it. I'd be happy to illuminate you further.
That depends. Does it involve you buying me lunch?
The void that art fills isn't the stomach, it's the soul.
In that case, I'll let you know the next time my soul starts to rumble.
Now all we need is something to fill up the void inside your head.
Shut up!
Volron! He really was still alive.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united, born
When from the fires of chaos the world does seek its rightful state, all must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
It looks like it's still running, but... are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renaissance. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman! So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible? What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't... are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
They're not feeling particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alphen. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting just here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
My reach is even wider.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
None shall escape my judgment.
Rising Phoenix!
Oh, violent
I
guiding
can
wind.
carve through bloody howling.
In here!
Here I come!
By the power of water!
No further!
Illuminate the dark! Come
Eat
forth,
this!
holy glimmer! Lunar corruption! Holy
Raging
light!
lunar storm!
By the power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega ray! Chinese supernova! Far enough! Raging cascade! Here I go! One more! Mega ray! By the power of water!
Dragon Swarm!
Vanquish darkness! Annihilate! Mega ray!
Dance on the
By
raging
the
fury!
power of water! Divine strength!
You're mine!
Annihilate!
Rising Water!
Begin! Annihilation!
Where are you going?
Captivity!
Rising Wyvern!
Lightning supernova!
Run!
Downfall!
No dawn shall break
Lightning
this
here!
Try this!
Glacial Spear. Pierce evil.
Take this! Freeze Lancer!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight!
Flame of Fury!
You're mine!
In a bind?
I'm not done!
Hear my call!
Armor won't save you.
Spread!
Try harder! Dragon Swarm!
Elusive deity!
Illuminating
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Dragon Swarm! Try this! This one's all mine! Explosive Ring! You picked the wrong fight! Rising Wyvern! Dragon Swarm! Here I come!
Cyan
Here I
Instant!
come!
Wind Astral Energy! Lava Holy Land!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix!
Glacial
Take
Spear.
this!
Pierce evil.
Ready and raring.
Try
Freeze
this!
Lancer! Tempest Wall!
Explosive Ring!
I'll smash you.
Lightning! Downfall!
Lewis!
None
This
shall
time!
escape my
You're
judgment.
finished! Eat dirt!
Take this!
Here I
Guardian
come!
Blood! Here!
No escape!
I'm out of ammo.
Lightning Storm! Magic with the Lightning Wyvern! Blah, blah, blah.
Raising you a bloody howling!
I never miss!
Another incantation ruined! No dawn can break this night!
Ready to go!
Seismic
Rising Wyvern! Turning Strike!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's evil!
Rising Phoenix!
Raging Cascade! In here! More from the top! Fury! Burning
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! It's time! I'll smash you!
Divine Strength!
No further! Resonate with the earth!
The natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck!
Retreat from the saddle.
Retreat? I would never. Tempest Whirl!
So you clamor for my true power?
Where are you going?
Let me free you of your power!
Spirit Flare! Face on! Photon Raging Cascade!
Rising
Divine
Wyvern!
Aqua! Blah 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 magic!
Rising Phoenix!
Raging! Downfall!
Raging!
Out of ammo! One!
It's on!
Downfall! Forward the
Smoke the ring!
Back into the magic is there!
Burn in hell!
Protocol shield!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time! Take this! Make of the abyssal deep clear for us a path! Rising Wyvern! Off serpent! I'll smash you!
Here! Raging Cascade! Glacial Spear! Here's the evil now!
Struck!
I'll be the
Prepare to be denied!
Here's
Take this!
the corruption!
Rising
Blah,
Phoenix!
blah, blah, that's Fred! This one's mine!
I'll grind you into dust!
Fred! Close one! Burning Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! That'll bring you down!
Can you take it?
Here
Burn
I
it hell! I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Cyan Instant!
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve!
What?
It's self-destructed?
Alvin!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Who said you could touch that?
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place? Naturally. It was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart. Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think? Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Voron was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a
slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renin and Dana are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Serenus Alva!
It's too late! We can't stay here!
We need to go! Alphen!
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron... have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What, those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renus Alma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renus Alma in their grasp already. so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Voron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Danans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Danan. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day.
How about you, Shion? Doily? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the red woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena and Shion's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
Both sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renis Alma too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Let's end this and get a bite to eat instead. Little help!
Rising Viper! For my lord! Rising Phoenix!
Captivity! Anything in armor is all mine! Can you take
We're
it
not
down?
finished!
Feel!
Armor won't save you!
Do it!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Cyan!
No!
I can handle it!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And bubble it to me!
Roasting Fury!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Explosive ring!
Do it!
Ringwell! Light burst force!
Radiant Genesis!
Snake of the Abyss!
no further!
Rising Phoenix! Dragon Form! Explosive ring!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Seismic rupture!
Do
Rising
it!
Wyvern!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Doe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegis is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd—
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest-ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord, and the only one left is... Ah, very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?